Alright, hey there YouTube. I'm just going to do a quick disassembly video just to show you the simple disassembly of a tracer. So here we go. First you take out the barrel, as with all you do, and then the two screws on the pump handle, you take those out. Your pump handle comes off. And then there are two screws, thumb screws, on the bottom of, or on the each side of your trigger frame. What I usually do is take off the front one first. Set that aside. And then when I'm just doing maintenance, I take off the body first and leave the valve on there, or the valve housing, valve assembly. Then this part, I don't really know what to call this. This could be the valve striker, could be considered that, but I take that up next. And out comes the bolt, and it goes right there. Now what these things do, or what these guns do, is when you cock it, you cock the bolt back, and then this comes forward with the bolt. Then when you let it go, this is just from my observation, so don't quote me on this, but when you hit the trigger, this shoots back and then emits and then it hits this part, which opens up the valve, and then it shoots the burst of air to shoot the paintball out of the breech. So yeah, that's just from my observation. If you want to correct me on that, just put a link down at the bottom. And my barrel just fell over. Anyway, so now we're going to take apart, or take off the valve housing. And pretty much what this is your tank screws into here, and then it airs up the gun, and then just this part sits and waits until the valve striker, that's what I'm going to call it, is pumped forward, and then hits this. It's actually a pretty ingenious design. So to take the valve apart, you just unscrew that, and there's a spring in there. Away from it. And that is your valve. So when the striker hits it, that goes back and then opens, and then you can see, oops, and then you can see a little hole right there. And yeah. So we're putting the gun apart, and as I put the gun back together, I'm going to ask you guys quickly to rate, comment, subscribe to me, and whatever, and all that good stuff, and hopefully I can get more videos up just to contribute to all the paintball shenanigan goodness, all that, and yeah. And then you take this, and one thing that I that I keep on doing is, one thing that I keep on doing is when I put the bolt back in, I do not move it so that the screw holes are directly on the sides, because then you see this window, that is where the pump handle is. They are not lined up with that, so that's what you have to do. And there's a little catch right there that holds the bolt in there. I just use the eraser tip of a pencil and striker goes in there. And you put this back on the gun. And yeah. Make sure it's on the right side. And then, where's that other screw? There it is. And there we go. Alright. So now your gun is back together, and just slide on the pump handle. And of course, another thing that I keep on doing is screwing up the simplest of tasks. Like so. There we go. There we go. Make sure it's tight, and then barrel back. And then there you go. So that is the quick disassembly and reassembly of the PMI Trracer. Thank you.